sure that their condition will be reversed when God makes a life-filled appearance. The joy they will experience will resemble celebrations of great harvest, because God will deliver them from everything that the nations or oppressed them. The people in the northern parts of Israel have experienced gloom and darkness because of the destruction brought by Syrian military forces. To these people, the prophet announces the shining of the great light of salvation. There will be no gloom for those who are in anguish. In the former time,